transgressions. One.
Hey guys, hello, welcome back to my channel. I'm Princess Fornah, aka Miss P, aka Pastor Princess. Yes, your favorite pastor. You know. Sagna. Okay, so for real guys, I've just in my studio, as you can see, we just finished shooting episode for this week for PFN. If you don't know, I have a network called Princess Fornah Network. Well, you're watching it right now. But I also broadcast weekly on Facebook. So we actually just got done shooting this week's episode that's going to air tomorrow, because you'll be watching this video on Friday. Today is Friday. You're watching this video because I usually post my YouTube videos on Fridays. So anyways, we just got done shooting the episode that's going to air tomorrow morning. So go follow me on Facebook, Princess Fornah, so you can catch it. And I'm so tired right now. It is 3 in the morning. Okay, it is 3 o'clock in the morning on Tuesday, and I have not slept because we've been in the studio shooting, and I'm so tired. But while we were shooting, I just thought to myself, you know what, I should do a video for my YouTube fam. So I just changed wardrobe and I got a little comfortable, and I said, let me talk to you guys real quick. Okay, so if you're new to my channel, like I said, I'm Pastor Princess, Miss P, whatever. Make sure that you click the subscribe button. Make sure that you hit that notification bell so you don't miss any more of my episodes. And make sure that you share, like, give this video a thumbs up, leave me messages. Anybody who knows me knows I'm pretty cool, down to earth. You can talk to me about whatever, whenever. So connect with me on my social media handles as well, which I'm going to post on this video description. Okay, so real quick, like I said, I'm so tired. It's 3 in the morning. I wanted to do this video because I just wanted to encourage somebody. This week I received a lot of messages from some of you, you know, just dealing with church hurts, that are dealing with, you know, gossips, that are dealing with just church folks, basically. One of the messages I received was a certain young lady that's being talked about at her local church, and it's like every Sunday is a new rumor that is being brought up about her. Every Sunday is something new that somebody is saying about her. A certain young man that I'm mentoring also wrote me, and it's just like some days he don't want to go to church. And I was asking him, I said, well, why don't you want to go to church? And he was just saying, because I just don't want to have to deal with the people. He was telling me, he said, Pastor Princess, he says, I love God, and you know, I want to do so much more. You know, I've not always been on the straight and narrow, but I'm trying to get right with God. But I feel like every time I go to church, either I'm being talked about, or I'm being attacked, or I'm being judged, you know, and stuff like that. And my heart really went out to him and to her as well. And I know a lot of you that are watching me probably are going through similar situations where, you know, you're believers, you're a Christian, you're trying to do the best that you can to go to church, to just serve God in peace, in oneness, in love. But there are certain individuals that are probably making it hard, and somebody is watching and saying, well, that's the reason why I don't go to church, because, you know, Christians are blah, blah, blah. I'm going to talk to you in a minute, but I just want to deal with the people that are dealing with these things first. I want you to understand that the church is like a hospital. And I know you've heard this before, and I may sound a little cliche, but you have to understand that not everybody that finds themselves in church are genuinely Christians, or not everybody that you see in church have a personal, you know, relationship with God. Not everybody that you see in church, you know, genuinely love God, and that includes certain church workers, that includes certain pastors, that includes certain ushers, that includes certain Sunday school teachers, that includes everybody that you can imagine. Okay, so just understand that when you're going to church, there are a lot of them that are not quote unquote saved, but they just play the role of believers well. And that's why if you follow me as a pastor, just as an inspirationalist, I say a lot of the times that it is important that we have a personal and a one-on-one relationship with God, because you will find these individuals everywhere, not only at church but at your workplaces and stuff like that, that it seems as though their personal assignment in life is to just make people miserable. And some of them is because, like I said, number one, they don't have a personal relationship with God. But then number two also is because their own lives are pretty miserable themselves. And so they go looking for ways to make other people miserable. Okay, I've had my share of church hurts. I've had my share of gossips. I've had my share of being let down. You know, I remember back in my teenage years, I was dealing with so much. I had a nose ring, and I remember some of the other young ladies, teenagers in the church back then, also, because I had pierced my nose, they also went and pierced their nose. But and so some of the church elders, you know, including, you know, the first lady, we're not gonna say no names, including the first lady, and some of the church elders were talking about me, saying, you know, she's so wayward, she's a bad influence to the young women in the church. She's going to end up being pregnant soon, a teen mom. She's not, you know, going anywhere, and blah blah blah. And as a young teenager, I was about 15 or so, 15, 16, and that would get back to me, and I was just so hurt. And I felt like they were such hypocrites. I felt like, you know, I didn't really belong there. So you know, I ended up doing my thing, clubbing, partying, and all that stuff, because I allowed them to get to me. And me being me now, and knowing what I know now, and having the relationship that I have with God now, I'm like, if I was this way back then, I would have never given them that much power. I would have never given them that much authority. I would have never given them that much control over my life, because they made me so angry that there were days there where I didn't even want to go to church. And I lie to you not, there were days where we'll come from Love Nightclub in Washington, D.C., eat something, go home, change, and then just go to church and be in church just sleeping, because of, you know, dealing with people like them. And so I just want to encourage you that, you know, they will be there, but you don't go to church for them. Okay? And as hard as it may seem, I want your focus to just be on God. It's hard, because you're like, man, I gotta go to church, I gotta see them, I gotta deal with them, and blah blah blah. It's hard, but you focus on your relationship with God and just let God handle them. And what I used to do is that I used to let them be my motivation and my inspiration to want to be somebody, to want to be something, to want to do more. So I used to tell myself, you know what, I'm gonna show them. They say I'm going to be a teen mom, another teen statistic. I'm going to show them. They say that I'm a bad influence on all these young ladies. I'm going to show them. You know, like, that was just me. I'm positively rebellious. I use those things to push me in life. So I know not everybody has that strong personality that I may have, but I just want you to know that not everybody is like that. Not genuine believers, genuine Christians, genuine sons and daughters of God will never do that, you know, to other believers. And it's sad when some of this judgment, some of these gossips, some of these hurts, when they're coming from people that you think should know God, when they're coming from people that you think, you know, that you look up to in the ministry and the churches. But that's just that. Surround yourself with those that don't only speak the word, but those that are living the word, that are walking according to the word, that are positive, that are speaking into your life. I'm sure that at your church there are one or two of those individuals. Cleave to those people. You know what I'm saying? Cleave to them, find yourself with them, and just know that, you know, empty barrels make the most noise. Those people who, you know, they themselves aren't anything, they're not going anywhere, that's just their jobs. I'm not even gonna lie to you. There have been certain churches that, let's say I used to fellowship at and used to worship at, where I was doing the same things with certain individuals, right? Where years later now, by the grace of God, I'm a pastor. Where now, I've graduated from college. Where now, I've served in the military. I'm a United States veteran. And once in a while, I go back to some of my old neighborhoods to visit, and I see those same individuals that once hurt me, those same individuals that once used to talk about me, those same individuals that once judged me, they're still there doing the same things. Same thing, still at the same places, while God is lifting me up. Whilst God is taking me places, they are still there doing the same things. And that's going to be the story of those people that are talking about you, those people that are gossiping about you, the witches in the church, like a friend of mine calls them. That's going to be their stories. They will always be there gossiping. They will always be there bringing people down. They will always be there judging people. That's their job. They've availed themselves for the enemy to use. But what I want you to focus on is just focus on you going to church. If you're an usher, go to church and serve. If you're in the choir, go to church and sing your heart out for God. And whatever it is, you're a Sunday school teacher, go to Sunday school and teach those kids and love on them. And for surely you will see the reward, of diligently seeking God. Nobody works in the vineyard of God in vain. I promise you, I am a living testimony of it. Okay, so I just want to encourage you guys. I just want to love on you. And for those of you that are saying, oh, they the reason why I don't go to church anyways, Christians are so fake and blah, blah, blah. Listen, you yourself, you ain't perfect. The same way how I'm not perfect. Yes, I'm a pastor. Yes, I motivate and I inspire people and I do certain things. But I'm striving day by day, to live according to a life that will please God. And so don't let people keep you from going into the presence of God. Don't let people keep you from loving on God or wanting to serve God or wanting to love God. Let them keep availing themselves for the enemy to use. You focus on your relationship with God. Focus on, just growing and glowing, and becoming great. Because that's exactly what God has made you. God has made you great. He has made you and deposited so much more inside of you that you don't even know. I had no idea that someday I will be here talking to you, that I'll have a YouTube channel, that I'll be mentoring young people, inspiring young people. And shout out to my Rosa Pioneers. I'm so proud of you guys for what you guys did last weekend, And so, yeah, so just a quick one. I'm tired. It's now 3:30 in the morning, you guys. I'm going to go sleep, but I just wanted to come on and just love on you guys, okay? Hang in there. It's hard. I know the gossips talking about you, letting you down, accusing you falsely of things that you don't even know about. And these are church folks. It's sad. But, you got it. God is love. I'm love. I love you. You're love. Love on me. Love on them anyways. It's hard sometimes, but just love on them and go about your business. See, sometimes they're trying to get us to a place where we retaliate, where we go on social media and maybe you want to curse them out, where, you're posting about them on your statuses, where, you just want to just tell them about themselves, but they don't deserve that energy from you. Trust me. They don't deserve it. Don't entertain them. Don't give them what they're looking for. Don't. You just stay focused on you. Handle your business. Be about yours, and let's be out here. Let's be great. Let's do great things. And the more they see us excelling, the more they see us breaking through, the more they see us graduating, making bread, loving on Jesus, dedicating our houses and buying our cars and all that stuff, the more miserable they're going to keep being. And the more God is going to keep elevating us and honoring us. Okay? Email me, message me, let's talk, let's chat. Go on my website, follow me on my social media status. Let's stay connected. You're not alone. They talk about me too, but hey, who cares? Hey! I love you guys so much. I hope you enjoyed this video. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, share with your friends, and be encouraged. Princess, I'm out.
But God